Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bake Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday night. Late Sunday night. Well, it's burp. What do you just go gulp something? Okay, that's Maggie. Come on. Come on. Come on, say hi. There she is. Say hello. Say hello. There's our baby. Okay. Well, I'm going to get this in so I can give it back to her. Just about an hour ago, maybe. Maybe not even that long. She was over here playing with her lamb chop, her stuffed toy. And I started seeing polyfill come out of its neck. I said, oh no, lamb chop sprung a leak. It's bleeding. And of course I said it's bleeding, and John says, what? It's bleeding? I said lamb chop, and I took it in there. I showed it to him where her neck was open and polyfill was escaping. And so you can have it back in just a minute. So I brought it in here, and I had some scrap yarn handy. Yeah, scrap yarn. And so her neck was open right here, and polyfill was just protruding. So I stuffed all her polyfill back in her neck, and then I closed her up with some yarn. You could just see a little bit of it there, but I give her a nice little bit of surgery there. She survived the surgery. And now she's going back. Oh, it still squeaks. Now she can go back. She needs to be washed. She's kind of stinky. But yeah. So, yeah. That's me. Crocheter, stuffed animal surgery doer. Well, you know, have yarn needle. We'll sew up lamb chop's neck. She's already lost both ears. I've picked up the ears that she's lost. I'm surprised. See, there's another one of those lamb chops around here somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but because I bought two, and Theo's let her keep them. The other one is missing its little heart headband. Give it. See, they had these little heart headbands here, and you see how lamb chop no longer has ears. No longer has ears. She spit one of the ears out in my hand, and then I picked one of them up off the floor after finding it discarded. But the ears were about right here. You can see just a little piece of one here. But yeah, on the other lamb chop, she tore the little headband open, and I had just cut it off of the other one. And but this is the one she dearly loves. This is the one we play fetch with. And that's the one that's now got green stitches. Green stitches. It's appropriate for St. Paddy's Day tomorrow, right? Yeah, St. Paddy's Day is tomorrow. And I finished my green top. So I'm going to show y'all that. I made the neck a little bigger on this one because I thought it'd be more comfortable. And I didn't make the sleeves as long on this one as I did the other one. Because this was more of a top than a sweater. The other one's more of a sweater. This is more of a top. So, yeah. But since I already had that other square done like a year ago, when I had bought this yarn originally, and of course I did the thing on the side where I left a little, you know, to rest on the hips, you know, like that. But yeah. So I'm all ready for St. Paddy's Day. The girls, Eva and them, were just picking fun at me about that I won't be pinched if I go in public tomorrow on St. Paddy's Day. And I told them, I said, I better not get pinched. I said, I got a shamrock here, and I got it right here. I'm not going to show y'all that. That's a little too private. But right here on my chest, I have a shamrock and a heart overlapping each other. I told him, I said, I have a shamrock. I have two shamrock tattoos. I better not get pinched. Because if someone pinches me, I'm punching them. That's just the fact, Jack. Don't pinch me, because I punch. I don't pinch back, I punch back. Don't pinch me. I hate that. I hate to be pinched. Ooh, I hate it. Nope, nope, nope. And of course, that top is all I've worked on the last few days. I did manage to get the walk-in shower in there. I managed to get that cleaned out. Unfortunately, it didn't want to drain properly. When I used some special cleaner that Eva told me about, something purple. Anyway, I mixed up some in a mop bucket, and I blocked the drain so that I could pour some in there and let it soak a little bit, because the stuff had just yeah, it was icky. And so I poured it in there, this hot soapy substance in there, and let it soak. And then I was like, okay. And then I went through with a long handle brush and scrubbed the bottom and everything. And then I took the little thing off of the drain so that I could let it drain. Did it drain? No, it did not. No, it did not. So I had to mop it out. I had to go get my mop and mop and wring out, you know, several times to get all the water out of it. But it's back to looking like it looked before the plumbing back up in there. And since the faucets are also seized up and it doesn't drain, all hopes of using that shower went down in flames, because it's not a huge deal. I've been here almost 3 years and haven't used it, so whatever. I'll keep walking around and going to the other bathroom to take my showers. It's, you know, it would have been convenient, but it's not a deal breaker. I'm not going to die because I can't do it, you know. But yeah, the yarn totes are stacked back in there and back out of the living room. So now I got to work on cleaning the living room. Yeah, there's that. I don't really look forward to that, but I haven't had much energy lately with all the anxiety and everything. But tomorrow, it's a week from tomorrow that I go to California. So the 24th, for those of you that are wondering, the 24th is the day that I fly to California. Sacramento is what I'm flying into. So it will be fairly late at night when I get there. So, but I'll be there from the basically the 25th through the 31st, and I fly back on the 1st. So feel free to email me, you know, if you're in that area and we're considering doing a meet and greet. I know me and Amy talked about doing a meet and greet. I haven't had anyone email me and ask me, you know, or you know, inquire about doing a meet and greet. If you're in Sacramento, San Francisco, that general Oakland area, you know, within driving distance of that particular area, you know, I don't want to have Amy driving 2 or 3 hours. You know, I don't want us to be spending half our time on the road. So, you know, that's why I'm not, you know, and I don't know very much about that area and distances and all that stuff. So I'm keeping it to what I have discovered. So, and I know Amy is a very accommodating person, a very kind and giving person, and she would probably do more driving if I let her. But no, I don't want us to spend all our time on the road, driving here, there, and yonder. I want us to, you know, have a handful of activities that she's got planned, and, you know, and stick to that stuff and enjoy each other. Because we've been friends, you know, I went back, we've been friends since before I moved into this house. When I was still living at the old place, we've been friends since then. So it's you know, it's been about 4.5 years or something like that. Yeah. Since right after I started my channel, really. I think right after I started my channel. So, yeah, because this August will be 4 years for my channel. 4 years in August. So, yeah. And we've been friends almost from the beginning. So, yeah. And it just become a sisterhood, you know. like things do. And it's wonderful. And I'm so... What? Excuse me! That is not your sock. Sorry. Y'all know how it is when you got doggos. But I did sell some of the... I had a mystery bag and some other yarn that I was doing a little destashing, and sold some yarn on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. And I met a local lady doing that today named Victoria. And we just had the best conversation. She was such a sweetheart. And and she's been through so much. She did tell me a bit about what she's been through, but that's her private business, so I'm not going to go through that. But I will ask that y'all say a prayer for Victoria, because she's going through quite a bit of PTSD and depression and things like that we all suffer from. But it's kind of keeping her from enjoying life. And so I'm hoping that, maybe soon that she can, break free of that, because I know that struggle. I do know that struggle. So there's some prayer. And also I want to remember Roxy in our prayers. Her and her son have been really, really sick with something that's probably the flu. So they have been really bad sick. And Shannon over at Another Yarn, her daughter-in-law is in the hospital. She's possibly going into premature labor with their latest grandchild, and so they're monitoring her in hopes that she can hold the baby in, carry the baby a bit longer before the baby arrives, to give it its best healthy chance. And so we want to pray for Hannah and baby boy. Doesn't have a name yet, but they know it's a boy. So we want to pray for Hannah and the baby boy as well, because that's kind of scary. Her water breaking and having to be hospitalized on bed rest. That's kind of scary. So we want to remember her, and of course pray for Shannon and her husband as they pitch in with the other children to help their son while she's in the hospital. So that's what you do as a family. You pitch in and you help. And of course Shannon is happy to do so, as most grandmothers would be. So I don't have much for y'all this evening. I just want to stop in and show you the green top, and we just been kind of just doing here. Johnny made spaghetti for supper. That was pretty good. And oh Lord, we did grocery shopping yesterday, Johnny and I did, and I did buy a box of brownie mix. I will do that from time to time, buy a box of chocolate brownie mix and make the boys a pan of brownies. And for some reason I can eat those in moderation, of course, but I can eat a couple of those and they don't bother me. Maybe because it's not processed sugar, I don't know, but just brownie mix. I just make them up and put them in and put them on the counter with cover them and put them on the counter, and it's just kind of a treat that everybody just helps themselves to after a meal, or just whenever they feel up to it. But yeah, it's just an occasional treat that I'll make a pan of brownies, and everybody in the house loves brownies. So we're not really big cake people. I'm more of a pie person, but I do like brownies. So yeah, I do like brownies. And so I did get another box of them. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I got to go through my clothes again and start putting outfits together to get ready to pack. I guess I could do some clips of packing and prepping, because I don't want to wait till the last minute to do everything. I'm not a person who likes to wait till the last minute to do everything. I try to do a little bit every day leading up to the time I got to go somewhere, or the time to do something. You know, I try to do a little bit every day leading up to whatever I've got going on. I try not to leave all the fine details into the last minute, because it'll drive me crazy and something will inevitably be forgotten about. So I try to do, leading up to the trip or whatever I've got planned, I try to do a little bit each day, in preparation for that, so that those fine details don't get forgotten. And I don't get where I'm going and go, oh, I forgot so-and-so at home. So I figure if I do a little bit each day this week, that I won't feel like I've forgotten something at home. So, yeah. And I got to figure out how much yarn I'm taking. I'm not going to take very much, because I plan on bringing some back. But a little bit to sit and crochet with my bestie. And so I'm definitely going to take some. I don't know if I want to take a current project, or if I want to start one while I'm there, because you know me, speedy. I mean, I finished this was half done, but I finished the other one in 3 days, so I'm going to be there 7 days, so of course I can start and finish a project while I'm there. I just, I don't know what that will be, but I will figure it out. Probably be a wearable. Oh, you want me to throw that, do you? I don't throw it very far. I need to get her out in the yard. I need to clean their little dog yard up and get out there and throw it for her. I'm thinking about getting her a Frisbee, because she catches things. She's one of them dogs that can catch things in midair. And I'd really love to see if she can catch a Frisbee in midair. Like you've seen Border Collies do. I just really like to test her agility level. And, see if she can catch a Frisbee. I think she probably could. So, yeah, we might have to test her agility level. And we need to go out there and clean up their little backyard first. Because that's where they do all their business. So, if you move wrong, you're stepping on poo. So, we got to go out there and clean all that up before we try to do any, running and catching stuff. I mean, we could do it in the other part of the yard, but it's not terribly secure. So I'd worry about her jumping over the fence or, doing something to get out, because it's not very secure in that part of the yard. That's why I haven't done anything with her in that part of the yard, because it's not the front gate leading to that part of the yard is not very secure, and so there's holes in the fence and stuff like that. So there's, it's not secure, and I don't want to have to chase her down. I don't want to have to chase her through the neighborhood because she got out of that fence. That would not be fun at all. So that's why we haven't done that. And I don't trust her to just go over there and just play with me and stick by my side. I don't trust her to do that at all. I definitely don't trust Theo. I've had Theo 8 years and he will still run off. He doesn't go far, but he does. But he will. He'll run off. He doesn't know where he's going, but he attempts. He makes the attempt to run off, and then he goes, "Wait, but that's Mama." Yeah. Yeah, they are something else, aren't they? Yep. But I hope y'all are having a good Sunday. We've had a good day. I mean, we had a home cooked meal. We had Johnny's spaghetti, and that's always a nice treat. And so I guess I better get back to this 3-weight cardigan thing that I haven't touched in a couple of days. I give my hands a break from the 3-weight because it can, make your hands cramp a little bit. So I worked with the thicker 4-weight. The only bad part about this party yarn, and and I didn't say it, and shame on me. The color of this one is bubble tea. I'll put it up there so y'all can see it. It's that right there. So I have I might have more. I don't know how many skeins I have left. I have this partial skein here, and there's 2 in that bag, and then there might be 1 or 2 somewhere else. But I don't know what I'll do with it. I've made something with it now, so I'm kind of done with it. And it's a bit splitty. It in some areas you know, it'll work up you'll be going real good with it, real smooth with it, and then all of a sudden you'll come across where it splits, and you're working with, like, I don't know how many plies it is, but I'll look here and see if I can, in one of the ends that I cut, see if I can count how many threads here are here. Let's see. But this is it here. But you've got I don't know how many. I'm trying to get it all apart here so I can count here. I never thought to count how many we were working with here. That's 2, 3, 4, looks like 6. So six strands. So 6 strands is what you're working with here. But it just comes untwisted or something, and it does that throughout every skein that I worked with. Every skein does it, and so it's a bit annoying, but because it's so beautiful. I mean, this is very tonal. It's not like your typical variegated yarn. It's more what they call tonal, where it'll shift from one tone of green to another tone of green, and then it's lighter in some places and darker in other places. And so that's what I mean when I say tonal, is it shifts from one tone of green to another tone of green, and then it goes from a lighter shade to a darker shade. And so that's essentially what this is done. I don't know if you can, maybe if I raise this up you can kind of see, but see, you can see that where it does that, and you can see the lighter, you know, the lighter parts versus the darker parts. And so it's not like the other kind of variegateds where, you know, let's see, not like this kind of variegated, you know, where you don't know what color you're going to get next. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to the color variation here. So, you know, it's not like that. But this is a little hat that I made a couple of days ago, and I used cotton yarn, 100%. This is what I did instead of cleaning. So yeah, this is and I made this one last year. This is 100% cotton. I love this cotton. I think the colorway of this one is called Brights, and this one is called Teals. So, but this one is just a little bit bigger on the head than this one. So this one fits a little tighter. And I just wanted something ocean blue color to take with me to California. So, so if I felt like wearing a hat and being cute, that I could wear a hat and be cute. So, yeah. But I started off with, you know, with a pattern from a long since, I forgot the name of the YouTuber that had a beret pattern that I liked, but I have changed her pattern up so much that this is kind of mine now. So yeah, this is nothing like what she does. I change the order of the ending rows. It's hers up until about the 6th or 7th row, and then after that it's all me. So in this whole brim area, that's all me. So yeah, I think I've made it mine now. This one is a little bit different than this one, so because I made it a little snugger. But I like it. I like it. It goes with, I mean, it goes with the ocean vibe, you know, the California vibe, in my opinion. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've made this week. I made this hat, and I made that top and that other top since last weekend. I need to work on some other stuff, but I'm just working on. I'm like any other crocheter that I don't have any current commissions. Now, I can make these tops custom for someone. If someone wanted one of these tops custom, I can do that. You know, I will take orders to make those if anyone's interested. I have cotton yarn I can make those out of. I have various shades and self-striping cotton yarn I can make any of those with, in any size up to 5X. So, you know, if anyone's interested in that, you can email me. Email's always in the description box, and I'll be more than happy to make one of those for somebody. And they're fairly easy to do, for me anyway. And, you know, I've made many of them, and I enjoy making them. So, but, and I have one more mystery yarn bag left. One more. So, but that's about all I got for tonight. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm going to probably call it a night soon, because I got stuff I want to get done tomorrow. Well, I might put some laundry on. I think I need to do a load of Will's clothes for him. I noticed he does have a pair of jeans to wear tomorrow, so he's good for tomorrow, but I probably will put a load on tonight. I might do a little laundry before I call it a night, because it's good to do it after dark where it doesn't heat up the house, because we are coming to a warmer days. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 80 degrees here. Go figure. 80 degrees here tomorrow. I'll probably have the air conditioner on. I've had it on a couple of days, but when the sun goes down, I turn it back off, because I'm trying to save on the light bill, because come summertime, there won't be any saving the light bill. It'll be close to $300 over the summer. It always is. So, yeah, I'm just save on it while I can. But here we are. Anyway, I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And of course, please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye now.